How does a young boy from a small village in South Africa become an icon of bravery and sacrifice? Let's dive into the early life of Nelson Mandela. Born and raised in Mvezo, a tiny village nestled in the heart of South Africa, Nelson Mandela was no ordinary child. His thirst for equality and justice was kindled early on, setting him on a path that would see him become a beacon of hope for millions. As a young man, Mandela's passion for activism was ignited at the University of Fort Hare, one of the few institutions where Black South Africans could receive a quality education. But it was his expulsion from the university for participating in a student protest that marked one of his earliest acts of bravery. It was a bold move that spoke volumes about his character, his courage, and his unwavering commitment to justice. This early act of defiance set the stage for a life dedicated to fighting injustice. Imagine spending 27 years in prison, not for a crime, but for standing against injustice. This was the reality for Nelson Mandela. In 1962, Mandela's life took a drastic turn when he was arrested by the South African government. Charged with sabotage, he was sentenced to life imprisonment, a verdict that shook not only South Africa but the entire world. Yet, Mandela greeted this sentence not with fear or regret, but with defiance and bravery. His spirit was unbreakable, even within the cold, harsh walls of Robben Island prison. He refused to bow down to his oppressors, standing firm in his political positions, never compromising his principles for the promise of freedom. Mandela did not just serve his time, he transformed his imprisonment into a symbol of resistance, his cell into a beacon of hope. Isolation could not mute Mandela's voice. On the contrary, it amplified it, reaching far beyond the confines of his prison cell. His unwavering courage and relentless struggle against apartheid echoed globally, sparking the Free Nelson Mandela movement. This movement wasn't confined to South Africa. It spread like wildfire, crossing borders, breaking barriers, uniting people from all corners of the globe in a common cause. Celebrities, politicians, activists, ordinary people all rallied together chanting "Free Nelson Mandela." Their voices echoed in stadiums, on city streets, and in the halls of power. The world was watching, and it was waiting, awaiting the day when this symbol of resistance would be free once more. Mandela's imprisonment wasn't just a personal battle. It was a fight for freedom, equality, and justice. It was a fight against a system that sought to divide and rule, a fight that Mandela was willing to give his life for. Through his struggle, he taught the world a powerful lesson, that bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the strength to keep fighting despite it. Behind bars, Mandela became a beacon of resistance, his bravery touching hearts worldwide. From prisoner to president, Mandela's journey is a testament to his unwavering courage and sacrifice. Emerging from the cold confines of prison in 1990, Mandela stepped into a world that was ready for change. He was the beacon of hope that South Africa needed, a symbol of resistance who dared to challenge the oppressive machinery of apartheid. 4 years later, in 1994, Mandela broke the chains of racial division, becoming South Africa's first black president. His victory wasn't just a political triumph, it was a resounding affirmation of equality and freedom. As president, he worked tirelessly to dismantle the remnants of apartheid and foster racial unity. He envisioned a South Africa where skin color didn't dictate one's destiny, a nation where every citizen could pursue their dreams without the shackles of racial prejudice. But Mandela's commitment to democracy was as profound as his fight against apartheid. He made the remarkable decision to serve only one term as president, stepping aside for the next generation of leadership. This selfless act underscored his belief in the principles of democracy, that power should never be concentrated in the hands of a few, but shared among many. Nelson Mandela's legacy is one of unyielding bravery and sacrifice, a testament to the power of resilience and the pursuit of justice. His life story is a reminder of how one man's courage can ignite a spark that changes the course of history. Nelson Mandela once said, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." From his humble beginnings to his time in prison, Mandela's bravery and sacrifice were unwavering. His presidency marked a new era, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire. His journey beckons us to ponder on the power of courage and the impact of sacrifice. In the face of fear and injustice, Mandela's bravery shone bright. His life serves as a powerful reminder of the difference one person can make when they choose courage over comfort and sacrifice over safety.